Hey guys, you know that feeling? You're facing a problem, you freak out, you panic, and then you realize you solved something way harder last year. It's like you have spiritual amnesia. I want to show you the most frustrating yet deeply human moment in the entire book of Matthew. It proves that even Jesus' closest friends struggled with forgetting God's power. It starts in Matthew 14. Jesus is in a remote place with a crowd of over 5,000 people. The disciples are stressed. They tell Jesus, "Send them home, they need food." Jesus looks at them and says, "You feed them." They scoff, "We only have 5 loaves and 2 fish. Impossible, right? But Jesus takes that tiny offering, gives thanks, breaks it, and they feed everyone. The miracle is awesome. The kicker? They have 12 baskets of leftovers. Faith wins. Miracle delivered. Now, here's the part that makes you scratch your head. You would think they'd be experts in faith now, right? Wrong. Jump just 2 paragraphs later to Matthew 15. Same exact scenario. Remote place, hungry crowd. This time there are fewer people. Only 4,000. And get this. They have more food. 7 loaves. Yet, when Jesus asks them to feed the crowd, their response is exactly the same. Where could we possibly get enough bread in this remote place? They forgot the miracle while the leftovers were probably still getting stale. They acted like they had never seen God's power before. But it gets even worse. Immediately after the second feeding, they get in a boat with Jesus and realize they forgot to pack their own lunch. Not a crowd of 5,000, not a crowd of 4,000. Just enough food for their sandwiches. And they start worrying that Jesus is going to be mad at them. Jesus has to stop them and gently say, "Wait. Don't you remember the 5 loaves for the 5,000 and how many basketfuls you gathered? Or the 7 loaves for the 4,000? The point isn't that the disciples were dumb. The point is that they were us. How often do we face a challenge that is actually smaller than the mountain we've already climbed? We look at the tiny problem, the small debt, the tough meeting, the new project, and we panic, completely forgetting that the same power that got us through that major life crisis last year is still active today. So, here's your challenge this week. When that small crisis pops up, take a breath. Stop and remember your history. What are the baskets of leftovers in your life? That memory of past faithfulness is the only fuel you need for the road ahead. You already climbed the mountain. You can handle the hill.